स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। श्रीरामकृष्णायेति समर्पयामि। Let us spend few minutes in deep silence, prayer and meditation. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit. Let us meditate on the divine blissful form of Sri Ramakrishna. Hridayakamalammadhye rajitam nirvikalpam sadasadakilabedaatitam ekasvarupam prakriti vikriti shunyam nityamanandamurtim विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः। विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः। विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः। Let us meditate on the divine blissful form of Sri Ramakrishna, who is Vimala, without any stain, who is the great swan Paramahamsa, in the center of our heart, which resembles a lotus. Let us pray for the divine qualities to be awakened in our life, in our mind. Tejosi tejomayi dehi, viryamasi viryamayi dehi, balamasi balammayi dehi, ojosi ojomayi dehi, manyurasi manyammayi dehi, sahosi sahomayi dehi. Tejas, Ojas, Manyuhu, Viryam, Balam, Dhairyam, Sahanam. All these are called Daivi Sampat, which we can awaken by the grace of the Supreme Being. Let us pray for the well-being of all people. Please repeat. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. May all be happy, may all be peaceful, may all be free from difficulties, dangers, diseases. May all be enlightened everywhere, may all see what is good everywhere. May all be happy everywhere, may all be healthy everywhere. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mrutangamaya. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Mentally, let us offer our salutations to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi, Swami Vivekananda, and all great teachers, all great saints in the whole world, teachers and saints whose teachings we all have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Sangha Sukti. Please repeat. Sangachadvam Sambadadvam Samvomanam Sijanatam Deva Bhagai Yatha Purve Sanjanana Upasate. May you move in harmony, speak in one voice, let your minds be in agreement, just as the ancient gods shared their portion of sacrifice. Samano mantraha samitihi samani samanam manaha sahachittamesham samanam mantra abhimantrayevaha samanena vo havisha juhomi. May our purpose be the same, may we all be of one mind. In order for such unity to form, I offer a common prayer. Samaniva akutihi samana hridayanivaha samanamastu vo mano yathavas susahasi. May our intentions and aspirations be alike, so that a common objective unifies us all. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. So, we continue our journey through the story of Ramakrishna Mission, Swami Vivekananda's fulfillment and vision, how and why he started, what is the understanding, what is our responsibility, what is the future, and how the message of Sri Ramakrishna through the activities of the Mutt and Mission in any corner of the country, anywhere, or in the world, will help mankind to reach the final destiny, which is immortality. For that mission statement, Atmano Mokshartham Jagat Hitaya Cha, for the liberation of oneself and for the service of the society, out of the world, not just a limited area. So threefold vision of Swamiji is there. First one is his understanding and presentation of Sri Ramakrishna before the whole world. That is very, very deep, very exhaustive, goes on and on and on to several weeks of talks. And the second vision is, or second idea of Swamiji is, we call it insight, very special insights which Swamiji gave us. The second is the country, the spirituality, his experiences during the wandering days before going to America, how he saw self-confidence on one side and how he saw destruction on the other side, and how he saw the condition of the women, condition of the masses. In the beginning classes we had mentioned 3 Indias he saw. One is called the radiant India, second is the resilient India, third is the resurgent India. So it is our responsibility to think of these 3. It's not just voting, it is not working, it is not just some citizenship outside. What is that radiance? What is that brilliance which came out through the Upanishads, through the Vedas, through the Puranas? And how that got diluted, how got weakened in course of time. Sri Krishna refers to that long back. That great power of yoga, power of meditation, power of seva, spirituality fell in weak minds. And that is why dharma declined. And to revive that again, the Lord has to come. It fell into the mind of the weak people, into the hands of the weak people. As a result, they did not know the value. It is like throwing seeds in a dry field or in a road. Or it is throwing seeds in some field which is not yet plowed. So Dharma got a beating. So he understood that situation and said, constructive, organized work to complement what our Master has given. Then the third vision, third insight is India's spiritual contribution to world culture. That is where he first took the responsibility. Later, after Swami Vivekananda's departure, his brother disciple, Swami Abhedananda, for a very long time he spread the message of Vedanta in the whole Europe. Then other disciples went, second generation. They continued to live a life more than bombastic lectures and big social work. Whether it was in San Francisco, Swami Ashokananda ji, New York, Swami Nikhilananda ji, Hollywood, Swami Prabhavananda ji. It was all during that peak period of 60s and between 30s and 60s. And the Vedanta settled down in America. And modern times there is a lot of work also. Swamiji says we have to reach out to different corners of the world. That is what is happening in South Africa, that is happening in Zambia, it is happening in East Africa, it is happening in South America, in Brazil and other places. So many wonderful things, quietly it is going on, like a desert flower. Okay, beautiful flowers come, silently. Many people get benefited and then they go forward in life. The Swamiji had told, I shall not cease to work until the world shall know that it is one with God. It may be good that I give up this body like a used garment. but I shall continue to inspire mankind, to help mankind manifest their divinity in every moment of life. To this I have dedicated. I want all the people to rise up to the divine consciousness. So he gave the yogas, he gave guidance, he gave letters, he started the organization in which all of us are participating, small or big, rich or poor, in different ways. So let us concentrate on what Swamiji says in his own words, more than explaining. He says, in Sri Ramakrishna, there has been an assemblage of ideas deeper than the sea and vaster than the skies. Extensity and intensity of Sri Ramakrishna's personality. In Sri Ramakrishna, there has been an assemblage of ideas deeper than the sea and vaster than the skies. And he continues, it was Sri Ramakrishna who first exemplified in his life and taught that the scriptural statements, which appear to the cursory view as contradictory, are meant for different grades of aspirants and are arranged in the order of evolution. For a child, it will be difficult to understand what the techniques of Upanishads are. For an adult, it may be a higher standard, philosophies, Shad Darshanas. What are the Shad Darshanas? Like 6 universities of philosophy. Yoga, Patanjali Yoga. Vedanta of the Upanishads. Mimamsa, that is the Yagna Kanda, Karma Kanda. Nyaya, logic. Vaisheshika, Sankhya. Each had powerful founders, powerful sages. Through their meditation, they understood the different dimensions of the universe. They gave their sutras, Sankhya Sutras, Bhakti Sutras of Sandilya, Narada, Prahallada. So rich culture. But it looked contradictory between one teaching and the other teaching. So what Sri Ramakrishna did, he made a beautiful design of everything. He brought everything together. That is the uniqueness of Ramakrishna Mission. The Shakta can come, that means Devi Upasaka. The Vaishnavite can come. The Brahmos can come. Who are the Brahmos? They have belief in the qualities of God, not in the form of God. Then the Bhaktas can come, general category. Then the Ganapatyas can come, who take Ganapati as the Satchidananda Parabrahma. All can come. Anybody can come. And what will they get? Paripurnata. Fulfillment. This is Sri Ramakrishna. He accepts all faiths, all sects in Hinduism, and unites them, binds them, and gives them to the society. Gives it back as a gift. So Swami finds that, he understands, he sees this unique oneness in Sri Ramakrishna. Then, all his teachings were only for the good of the world. Such a unique personality, such a synthesis of utmost gnana, yoga, karma, as never before appeared among mankind. Sri Ramakrishna was Samanvayacharya, Yugacharya. That's why Swami Sharadanandaji, while writing the Ramakrishna Sangha Stotra, all the 3 he mentions, Sri Ramakrishna, Mother, Swamiji, and the direct disciples. And he says, Acharyanam Mahacharyo Ramakrishnayate Namaha Sarvadharma Sthapakastvam Sarvadharma Swarupakaha Acharyanam Mahacharyo Ramakrishnayate Namah. Ramakrishna is the teacher of teachers. How? So many teachers came to Sri Ramakrishna. Bhairavi Brahmani, first teacher. Tantrika sadhana. 63 disciplines in sadhana. And every discipline Sri Ramakrishna mastered within a very short time. And later Bhairavi Brahmani became his disciple. Totapuri, Kathora Advaita sadhana. He became his disciple. And whoever came to Sri Ramakrishna to teach him, after a few months, they sat at his feet. They saw the supreme manifestation, highest manifestation. Acharyanam Mahacharyo Ramakrishnaya te Namaha. So he says, Gnana Yoga Bhakti Karma Samanvayacharya. Otherwise he said, Mother, I don't want to be a dry sadhu. I don't want to be a dry fellow. I want to see you. I want to enjoy your company in various ways. And anybody coming to Calcutta or somebody is telling Sri Ramakrishna, such a great man is there, he is the first to go and see him, talk to him, make pranam to him, because he is seeing the manifestation of the mother in them. His life, Sri Ramakrishna's life, proves that the greatest breadth, the highest Catholicity, utmost intensity can exist side by side in the same individual. 3 aspects of the dimension of your personality. First is greatest breadth, highest Catholicity, and utmost intensity can exist side by side in the same individual, and that society also can be constructed like that, for society is nothing but an aggregate of individuals. So Sri Ramakrishna came for a definite purpose at a time when India was confused whether I should follow Buddhism, whether I should follow Tantrikism, whether I should follow Nastikism, or Christianity, or Islam, or Jainism. Every religion had its own marketing. People were in a different mold. The Vedas were there, Karmakanda was very strong, and Shankara's philosophy was very strong. Which is right? Which is true? Which can give me the utmost moksha and mukti, or highest anandam? So Sri Ramakrishna, like a child, he taught so many things. He said, beautiful example comes in the gospel. You take a piece of cake, sweet. Should I eat from the top? Should I eat from the bottom? Should I eat from the side, left side or right side? Or should I eat from the center? Sri Ramakrishna said, any place, any way, it will taste sweet. Top side or bottom side, side, left side, center, anywhere you take, it will be sweet. So he said, take any sadhana, but what you want is that sweetness. Then, some of the letters about Sri Ramakrishna, he says, he writes specifically, stand firm like a rock, truth always triumphs. Let the children of Sri Ramakrishna be true to themselves. This is a letter he writes to Alasinga Perumal, Chicago, 1894. There he mentions, let the children of Sri Ramakrishna be true to themselves, and everything will be all right. We may not live to see the outcome, but as sure as we live, it will come sooner or later. What India wants is a new electric fire to stir up a fresh vigor in the national veins. This was ever and always will be slow work. Be content to work. And above all, be true to yourself. Be pure, staunch and sincere to the very backbone, and everything will be all right. If you have marked anything in the disciples of Sri Ramakrishna, it is this. They are sincere to the backbone. My task will be done, and I shall be content to die. If I can bring up and launch 100 such men over India, He, the Lord, knows best. Let ignorant men talk nonsense. We neither seek aid nor avoid it. We are the servants of the Most High. Onward, upon ages of struggle, a character is built. Be not discouraged. One word of truth can never be lost. For ages, it may be hidden under rubbish, but it will show itself sooner or later. Truth is indestructible. Virtue is indestructible. Purity is indestructible. Give me a genuine man. I do not want masses of converts. Do not care for anybody to help you. Is not the Lord infinitely greater than all human help? Let us pray, lead kindly light. A beam will come through the dark, and a hand will be stretched forth to lead us. I always pray for you. You must pray for me. Let each one of us pray day and night for the downtrodden millions in India who are held fast by poverty, priestcraft and tyranny. Pray day and night for them. I care more to preach religion to them than to the high and the rich. I am no metaphysician, no philosopher, no saint, but I am poor. I love the poor. I see what they call the poor of this country and how many there are who feel for them. What an immense difference in India. Who feels there for the 200 millions of men and women sunken forever in poverty and ignorance? Where is the way out? Who feels for them? They cannot find light or education. Who will bring light to them? Who will travel from door to door, bringing education to them? Let these people be your God. Think of them, work for them, pray for them. The Lord will show you the way. Him I call a Mahatman, whose heart bleeds for the poor. Otherwise, he is a Duratman. Let us unite our wills in continued prayer for their good. We may die unknown, unpitied, unbewailed, but not one thought will be lost. It will take effect sooner or later. My heart is too full to express my feeling. You can imagine it. So long as the millions live in hunger and ignorance, I hold every man a traitor, who, having been educated at their expense, pays not the least heed to them. I call those men who trust about in their finery, having got all their money by grinding the poor, wretches, so long as they do not do anything for those 200 millions who are now no better than hungry savages. We are poor, my brothers. We are nobodies, but such have been always the instruments of the Most High. The Lord bless you all. With all love, Vivekananda. So in one letter, he puts all his feelings, first on his master Sri Ramakrishna, the second, what we should do, what has to be done. No discount, no excuses, he said. Why? He said Sri Ramakrishna has come for such people. Patita Pavan, Patitodhar, Sri Ramakrishna. That is why Girish Chandra Ghosh, he used to bring all these film actors, all the theatre actors to Dakshineshwar. People were shocked. Why is he bringing all these women who are on the streets, who are in theatres? They used to go away when Girish Chandra Ghosh is coming. Girish Chandra Ghosh got little annoyed and said, your Ramakrishna is useless if he doesn't bless them. He has come for these people. He has not come for you people. Those who have fallen, those who have lost, those who have no direction in the society, Sri Ramakrishna will elevate them. Uddhar karta hai. So that is Girish Chandra Ghosh. And Sri Ramakrishna saw the highest action. Karma kathor. Sri Ramakrishna's life is karma kathor. Kathoramaina karma pani chesaru, seva chesaru. And Swamiji did not write simply emotionally. He saw, he fought, he discussed, he analyzed, he compared east or west. Then he comes to conclusions. That is why it is a great blessing for us. 90% of the work Swamiji did. Only we have to just follow him. So in another letter he says beautifully, give yourself, body and soul to the work of spreading the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. For work is the first stage. Study Sanskrit diligently as well as practice devotion. For you are to be a great teacher of mankind. And my Guru Maharaj, that is Sri Ramakrishna, used to say, a penknife is sufficient to commit suicide. A penknife is sufficient to commit suicide, but to kill others, one requires guns and swords. And in the fullness of time, it will be given unto you when to go forth out of the world and preach His sacred name. Your determination is holy and good. God speed to you. But do not take any hasty step. First purify yourself by work and devotion. India has suffered long. The religion eternal has suffered long. But the Lord is merciful, Karunamurti. Once more He has come to help His children. Once more the opportunity is given to rise to fallen India. 19th century, terrible period. Terrifying period in India. Confusion everywhere. 1836, Macaulay started English education. 1836, February 18th, Sri Ramakrishna was born, who denied education. Third standard dropout, fail candidate. Ran away from school. Mathematics means first person to run away. And later, he could write and read little. But what a wonderful idea Swamiji is telling. Once more he has come to help his children. Once more the opportunity is given to rise to fallen India. India can only rise. India can only rise by sitting at the feet of Sri Ramakrishna. Master stroke statement. His life and teachings are to be spread far and wide. Who will do it? Who are to take up the flag of Ramakrishna and march for the salvation of the world? Who are to stem the tide of degeneration at the sacrifice of name and fame, wealth and enjoyment? Nay, of every hope of this or other worlds? A few young men have jumped in the breach, have sacrificed themselves. He is speaking about the direct disciples, the 16-member team. Few men have jumped into that. They are a few. We want a few thousand like that. And they will come. I am glad that our Lord has put it in your mind to be one of them. Glory unto Him on whom falls the Lord's choice. Your determination is good. Your hopes are high. Your aim is the noblest in the world, to bring millions sunk in darkness to the light of the Lord. But my son, there are drawbacks. Nothing can be done in haste. Purity, patience, perseverance are the three essentials to success, and above all, love. All time is yours. Everything will come right if you are pure and sincere. We want hundreds like you bursting upon society and bringing new life and vigor of the spirit wherever they go. God speed to you. Yours with all blessings, Vivekananda. This letter is to Dr. Nanjunda Rao in Chennai, in Madras. Swamiji writes, 30th November 1894. And one or two more references are important. Take care. Beware of everything that is untrue. Stick to truth and we shall succeed. This is a letter he writes to my brave boys. Again, Alasinga Perumal. See, two or few people were very, very staunch Vivekanandites. Nothing could shake them. Vivekananda means Vivekananda only. One was Alasinga Perumal, Madras, school teacher. A separate small book published from Madras. Alasinga Perumal, the illustrious disciple of Swami Vivekananda. This Alasinga Perumal, 13 people in his house he had to feed. And at that time, salary was 100 rupees. And he understands Swamiji completely. And when the news came, Swamiji has decided that he wants to go to the West to spread the message of Vedanta in Chicago. Without telling Swamiji, to show his Guru Bhakti, Alasinga Perumal goes from house to house begging for 5 paisa, 5 naya paisa. And what did he get? Scoldings, insults in some houses. Traditional. And he himself is a Vaishnava, Alasinga, Krishna. But he is walking for Vivekananda's Vedanta. Goes to Raipeta, goes to Madras, goes to Mylapore, goes to Triplicane, house to house. And after many months, he collects 600 rupees. He comes and offers it to Swamiji so that he can buy the ticket to go to America. And what does he get in return? Scoldings. Who asked you to do this? Who asked you to go from house to house? Did I tell you? Take this money and give it to the fisherman in Marina Beach. I shall go only when the Lord wills, not when you want. Alasinga Perumal. He accepted. And later, Swamiji is writing to Alasinga Perumal, send me some money. I am starving here. Alasinga Perumal himself poor. See, in Swamiji's life, if Vivekananda is surviving there in America, scold, it is because of the wife of Alasinga. She sold her nagalu, she sold her jewelry and told, send it to your guru first. This is silent support which Swamiji got. He was so grateful to Alasinga's wife. She sold her jewels, her necklace. Your Swamiji is starving. You are worried about money. Here is money, take. How much devotion that lady must have got. Unbelievable. So like J.J. Goodwin, who wrote everything, Swamiji's lectures. Josephine MacLeod, Sister Christine, Sister Nivedita, Captain Xavier, his wife, Mrs. Xavier. So like this, some wonderful people were always full of Swamiji. Whatever he wanted, they did. That is why Ramakrishna Mission is existing even today. So he says, work as if on each of you depended the whole work. 50 centuries are looking on you. The future of India depends on you. See? 50 centuries are looking on you. The future of India depends on you. Work on. I do not know when I shall be able to come. This is a great field for work. They can at best praise in India, but they will not give a cent for anything. And where shall they get it? then they have lost the faculty of doing public good for the last 2000 years or more. They are just learning the ideas of nation, public, etc. So I need not blame them more afterwards. With blessings, yours Vivekananda. So these letters, these visions are all background of Ramakrishna Mission. So we have to understand not Sri Ramakrishna's teachings, not just the teachings, not just Mother's teachings, but the foundations of Ramakrishna Mission, which you are seeing today in different ways. Then, Swamiji says, let people speak out their own opinions. Whether Bhagavan Sri Krishna was born at all, we are not sure. Avatars like Buddha and Chaitanya are monotonous. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is the latest and the most perfect, the concentrated embodiment of knowledge, love, renunciation, Catholicity, and the desire to serve mankind. So where is anyone to compare with him? Ramakrishna has been worshipped in his lifetime. Towards the end of this 19th century, you see what he says, Ramakrishna has been worshipped in his lifetime towards the end of this 19th century by the demons and giants of the University of Calcutta as God incarnate. Only a few things have been jotted down in the books about them. And now he shifts his concentration towards Holy Mother and puts Holy Mother in the center of all activity. What does he say? And this letter is writing to Swami Shivanandaji, Mahapurush Maharaj. He says, brother, you have not yet understood the wonderful significance of Mother's life. None of you. Gradually you will know, without Shakti, there is no regeneration for the world. Why is it that our country is the weakest and the most backward of all countries? Because Shakti is held in dishonor there. Mother has been born to revive that wonderful Shakti in India, and making her the nucleus, once more will Gargis and Maitreyis be born into the world. Dear brother, you understood little, but by degrees you will come to know it all. Hence it is her mutt that I want first. Without the grace of Shakti, nothing is to be accomplished. What do I find in America and Europe? The worship of Shakti, the worship of power. Yet they worship ignorantly through sense gratification. Imagine then what a lot of good they will achieve who will worship her with all purity in a sattvika spirit, looking upon her as their mother. I am coming to understand things clearer every day. For first mother and mother's daughters, then father and father's sons. So first he denied Ramakrishna Mission. But somehow because of the social circumstances, because of the situations like caste, community and some other forces working, it could not happen for the next 51 years till Swamiji left. 1902, Swamiji left the body. Sharda Math Mission came 1953 with tremendous opposition. But later, nothing to look back. It is now a lot of work is going on. So he says, to me, mother's grace is 100,000 times more valuable than father. Mother's grace, blessings are all paramount to me. Please pardon me. I am a little bigoted here as regard mother. If but mother orders, her demons can work anything. Brother, before proceeding to America, I wrote to mother to bless me. Her blessing came, and at one bound, I cleared the ocean. In this terrible winter, I am lecturing from place to place and fighting against odds so that funds may be collected for mother's mutt. Brother, I shall show how to worship the living Durga. Who is the living Durga? Mother Sharada. And then only I shall be worthy of my name. I shall be relieved when you will have purchased a plot of land and established there the living Durga, the mother. Till then I am not returning. As soon as you can do that, I shall heave a sign of relief after sending money. So, like this, Swamiji's his vision, his background, all that is there, we have to take this seriously and understand what Swamiji is trying to do, keeping Sri Ramakrishna is in the center of the activities, the axis around which everything is going up. And of course, the second insight, Swamiji's wandering days, starting from Kolkata, taking the blessings of Mother. And he told Holy Mother Sharda Devi, I shall not come back if I do not realize God. I shall leave my body in the Himalayas. That was terrible. Holy Mother could not tolerate her son telling, I shall not come back. So silently, she called Swami Akhandanandaji and said, my son, you have been to the difficult places in the Himalayas up to Tibet. Take care of Naren. Take care of Naren. Why? This is for future. And this Naren is deep in meditation. Akhandanji, leaving his meditation, he is going to the villages to beg a little chapati, a little dal, a little vegetable for Naren. And Naren will refuse to eat. Vivekananda will refuse to eat. But Mother's Adesh is there. And sometimes they say when Vivekananda is not eating, Akhandanji had the mantra, I will tell Mother. Then Swamiji, like a child, you want to go to Supreme Court? And quickly he will eat. So that was that love and affection that each one had for each other and for the Sangha. So, secular education with spirituality was Swamiji's idea. Today we talk only about secular education, keeping away all the human values, all the spiritual values from education. That's where in this present NEP, the new education policy, indirectly the spiritual values are introduced, whether engineering college or a medical college, a degree college or a junior college. It is compulsory that they have to study Indian spiritual heritage. A specific paper is there in engineering colleges in the first year. Syllabus has been given. Sometimes they come to us also to conduct these classes because credits are there for engineering students. Otherwise, this fellow will become only a dry engineer. He will work only for buildings. He will not work for the country. He will keep all the dharma outside. And what is this secular education with spirituality? Some of you may be knowing or may not be knowing. In the present government, there is a beautiful department called Capacity Building Commission. The capacity, the possibilities, the potentiality of an IAS officer has to be recognized, and they have to work for the country. And the subheading of that project is called Mission Karma Yogi. 8 chapters of Karma Yoga lectures of Swami Vivekananda are made into a syllabus for modern IAS officers. The older generation was different, up to 80s and 90s. They are full of this dharma, full of values, full of spirituality. But the modern generation of IAS officers, they have no respect for dharma, unfortunately. But they are very pragmatic, very shrewd, wonderful decisions, just secular. They don't care for your spirituality. So this government thought we should give Vivekananda's ideas of karma yoga. They should not become karmacharis. They should become karma yogis. Karmacharis is like weight being carried by a machine. Karas chandana bharavetta, bharasya vetta natu chandanasya. A donkey knows the weight of the sandalwood, it does not know the value of sandalwood. Lot of work is going on, but without dharma, without adhyatmikata. A teacher full of that adhyatmikata, how much difference he or she can make. A bank officer, a commissioner, a district collector. This was Swamiji's vision of, that is why Ramakrishna Mission is working towards that. Spirituality with secular education, vocational training, entrepreneurship, self-employment, Startup India, Make in India. These are all for our livelihood. But you throw away spirituality, you neglect spirituality. Here spirituality, it does not mean only the pujas and the bhajans and the homas. The normal understanding when we talk with the people, it is this. Oh, why should we do puja? And there are certain secularists in big companies, big institutions. They have removed lighting of the lamp in a function also. This is too bad. I'm not able to understand why they do that. Why is petty-minded? Can't you light up a lamp and chant one mantra? In some engineering colleges when we go, there is no prayer. There is no opening song. They simply sit, Swamiji, sit, you talk and go. Then I have devised a method. I have got some songs of Vivekananda. I will put that before I talk. Said some bhajan, some stotram, some do it, some don't do it. So that means it is only a small tamasha going on. So spirituality with secular education. Then what you will get by that? You will get bhakti, atma vishwasam, dhairyam through the life-giving principles of Vedanta. Your life will become strong. Clarity of mind, purity of mind, higher concentration through the power of yoga, dhyana is possible. So Swamiji's most important thought, the most prominent thought in his mind was that women of India, women of Bharata would play a vital role in nation building, and that is why he puts Holy Mother as the true ideal and blessings to all. Yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha. Where the women are worshipped, there the devas are happy. And many times I have mentioned, Swamiji writes, the beast of burden, the emblem of the Divine Mother, has become a beast of burden only to bear children. Life itself a curse in India, which you see in some parts of our country even now. So he put Holy Mother inside, in the center. Why like that? She was Sahadharmacharini. She was following the footsteps of Sri Ramakrishna. And whatever decisions Vivekananda took at that time, before his passing away, and later also, like first one contradiction, one objection came from Mahendranath Gupta. Who was Mahendranath Gupta? The writer of the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna called Yam. He said, why Naren is doing all this hospital work? Why is encouraging hospital work for monks? Did Sri Ramakrishna tell like that? To start hospitals, relief work? He asked us to do japa, dhyana and realize God. What is all this? He commented to somebody. Then that news came to Holy Mother Sharda Devi. Said, what does he know? What does Master know? He has only heard a little of what Sri Ramakrishna has told. And whatever Naren is doing, it is because of the guidance and the advice given by the Master. The moment Master Mahasaya heard that Holy Mother has given her stamp, she has agreed to the hospital in Benares, he kept quiet. So if mother has told, I cannot. Nothing more. He had to accept, fall in line. So like that, Swamiji's ideas are being worked out in different ways. So 2 insights we have seen, one on Sri Ramakrishna, the second is secular education with spirituality and putting Holy Mother in the center. And there is one more insight which we shall take it up in the next classes to come. And Swamiji's this one also, last time I mentioned, his stotram, his arati song, which he himself composed, tribute offering his Pushpanjali to Sri Ramakrishna through the words. What does he say? First sentence, Khandana Baba Bandhana Jagavandana Vanditomai Niranjana Nara Rupadhara Nirguna Gunamai. We adore thee, O snapper of worldly bondages. Khandana, Khandinchevadu. Deni Khandistadu? Bhava Bandhana, the bondages of the world. Jagavandana Vanditomai, O honored of all mankind, we adore thee. Jagavandana Vanditomai. Jagattu vandistundi, daniki nenu add chestunna. I am doing namaskaram. Niranjana, no stain, no anjana. Thou art once the transcendent, attributeless being, the divine person with attributes. Niranjana, Nara Rupa Dhara, Nirguna Gunamai. O sinless one, embodied as man, Nirguna Gunamai. Transcending the gunas, but still he has become a guna. Lotus is in the water. Water is not on the lotus. Mochana, Agadushana, Jagabhushana, Chidghanakai. Second shloka. Gnananjana, Vimala Nayana, Vikshane, Mohajai. What is the meaning? Mochana, Agadushana. O Redeemer of all sins, O adornment for all the worlds, Jagabhushana, Jagatki, oka andamaina oka ornament. Chidghanakai, pure consciousness condensed. Chala deep meaning idi. Prajna, Buddha language lo prajna. That supreme consciousness and Vedantala maatadtam. Brahmandanlo oka consciousness undi. That is why you are conscious and I am conscious. You are conscious because of the consciousness of God. Remove that consciousness, you are only a dead body. So that supreme consciousness, which is an abstract noun, has come in the form of Sri Ramakrishna. Chit Ghana Kai. Kai ante body, embody. Okay, Rupam. Like water becoming ice. It's a form. Maybe a small, big, whatever shape you want, it has become that. Gnana Anjana Vimala Nayana Vikshane Mohajai. Thy eyes, your eyes, O Ramakrishna, sanctified with the collyrium of Gnana, Gnana Anjana. And how is his eyes? Shatter the delusion of ignorance by their very look. Vikshane, Vikshane anje చూడడం, గమనించడం. ఆయన మమ్మల్ని చూస్తున్నాడు. అందుకే మనం ఏం చేయాలి? ఆయన కళ్ళు ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలి. We should stand before him. We should not just do namaskaram and go away. So that he can see us. So that Vimalanayana, what does it do? Vikshane Mohajai. That moha will go. That ignorance will go. Delusion will go. Because that is such pure, powerful Chit Ghanakai. So like that, Swamiji offered his tribute and said, this will be your sadhana every day, Sandhya Samayam. So let us attend that arati and be blessed today. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.
Khandana Bhava Bandhana Jagavandhana Vandido
ज्योतिर्ज्योतिमुज्ज्वल हृदिकन्दर
तुम्ही तम भंजन प्रभु तुम्ही तम भंजन विदित रंग रंग भंग बाजे अंग संग मृदंग विदित रंग रंग भंग बाजे अंग संग मृदंग गायते चंद भक्त वृंद आरती तुम्हार गायते चंद भक्त वृंद आरती तुम्हार जय जय आरती तुम्हार हर हर आरती तुम्हार शिव शिव आरती तुम्हार ॐ ह्रीं मृतं त्वमचलो गुणजेद्गुणेड्यः नक्तं दिवं सकरुणं तव पादपद्मं मोहं कषं बहुकृतं न भजे यतोऽहं तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो भक्तिर्भगश्च भजनं गच्छन्त्यलं सुविपुलं गमनाय तत्त्वं वक्त्रोद्धृतोऽपि हृदये न च भाति किञ्चित् तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो तेजस्तरन्ति तरसा त्वयि तृप्ता तृष्णा रागे कृते ऋतपथे त्वयि राम कृष्णे मर्त्यामृतं तव पदं मरणोर्मि नाशं तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो कृत्यं करोति कलुषं कुहकान्तकारे श्नान्तं शिवं सुविमलं तव नाम नाथ यस्मादहं त्वशरणो जगदेक गम्या तस्मात् त्वमेव शरणं मम दीनबन्धो ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्म स्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमः श्री भगवते रामकृष्णाय नमो नमः। सर्वमङ्गल माङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। सृष्टि स्थिति विनाशानां शक्ति भूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणामये नारायणी नमोस्तुते। शरणागता दीनार्ता परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्यार्थे हरे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय नारायणी नमोस्तुते। मुक्तिं परमाम् अभयां वरदां नररूपधरां जनतापहरां शरणागतसेवकतोषकरीं प्रणमामि परां जननीं जगतां गुणहीनसुताम् अपराधयुतां कृपयाद्य समुद्धर मोहगतां तरणीं भवसागरपारकरीं प्रणमामि परां जननीं जगतां विषयं कुसुमं परिहृत्य सदा चरणाम्बुरुहामृत शान्तिसुधां पिबभृङ्गमनो भवरोगहरा प्रणमामि परां जननीं जगतां कृपां कुरु महादेवी सुतेषु प्रणतेषु च चरणाश्रयदानेन कृपामयि नमोऽस्तु ते लज्जापटावृते नित्यं शारदे ज्ञानदायिके पापेभ्यो नः सदा रक्ष कृपामयि नमोऽस्तु ते रामकृष्णगतप्राणां तन्नाम श्रवणप्रिया तद्भावरञ्जिताकारा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः पवित्रं चरितं यस्या पवित्रं जीवनं तथा पवित्रता स्वरूपिण्यै तस्यै कुर्मो नमो नमः देवीं प्रसन्नां प्रणतातिहन्तीं योगीन्द्रपूज्यां युगधर्मपात्रीं तां शारदां भक्तिविज्ञानदात्रीं दयास्वरूपां प्रणमामि नित्यं स्नेहेन बध्नासि मानोऽस्मदीयं दोषानशेषान् सगुणीकरोषि आहेतुनानोदयसे सदोषान् स्वाङ्के गृहीत्वा यदिदं विचित्रं प्रसीद मातर्विनयेन याचे नित्यं भव स्नेहवते सुतेषु प्रेमैकबिन्दुं चिरदग्धचित्ते विषेञ्च चित्तं कुरु न सुशान्तं जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः
పేజ్ నెంబర్ 7 7. गाइए गणपति जगवंदना, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना, शंकर सुवन भवानी गाइए गणपति जगवंदना, शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना। सिद्धि सदन गजवदन विनायक, सिद्धि सदन गजवदन विनायक, सिद्धि सदन गजवदन विनायक, सिद्धि सदन गजवदन विनायक, कृपा सिंधु सुंदर सबदायक, सिद्धि सदन गजवदन विनायक, कृपा सिंधु सुंदर सबदायक, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना, शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना। मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता, मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता, मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता, मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता, विद्यावारिधि बुद्धि विधाता, मोदक प्रिय मुद मंगलदाता, विद्यावारिधि बुद्धि विधाता, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना, शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना। मांगत तुलसीदास करो जोरे, मांगत तुलसीदास करो जोरे, मांगत तुलसीदास करो जोरे, मांगत तुलसीदास करो जोरे, बसहि राम सिया मानस मोरे, मांगत तुलसीदास करो जोरे, बसहि राम सिया मानस मोरे, गाइए गणपति जगवंदना, शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन, गाइए गणपति పేజ్ 19. गुरु बिना कौन बतावे बाटा, 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 बड़ा विकटयम घाटा, गुरु बिना कौन बतावे बाटा, बड़ा विकट यम घाटा, गुरु बिना कौन बतावे बाटा। भ्रांति की पहाड़ी नदियाँ बीच में, 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 अहंकार की लाटा, भ्रांति की पहाड़ी नदियाँ बीच में, अहंकार की लाटा, काम क्रोध दो पर्वत ठाड़े, 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 लोभ चोर संघाता, काम क्रोध दो पर्वत ठाड़े, लोभ चोर संघाता, गुरु बिना कौन बतावे बाटा, गुरु बिना कौन बतावे बाटा। मद मत्सर का मेह बरसता, मद मत्सर का मेह बरसता, मद मत्सर का, मद मत्सर का, मद मत्सर का मेह बरसता, माया पवन बहदाना, मद मत्सर का मेह बरसता, माया पवन बहदाना, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, 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 क्यों तरना यह घाटा, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, क्यों तरना यह घाटा, बतावे बाटा, गुरु बिना कौन बतावे बाटा। పేజ్ 3838. जय शंकर पार्वती पते, मृड सिंधु शशिखंड मंडना। जय शंकर पार्वती पते, मृड सिंधु शशिखंड मंडना। मदनांतक भक्त वत्सला, मदनांतक भक्त वत्सला। प्रिय कैलास दया सुधांबुधे, प्रिय कैलास दया सुधांबुधे। सदुपाय कथा स्वपंडितो, सदुपाय कथा स्वपंडितो। हृदये दुःख शरेण खंडिता, हृदये दुःख शरेण खंडिता। शशिखंड शिखंड मंडनं, शशिखंड शिखंड मंडनं। शरणं यामि शरण्यमीश्वरं, शरणं यामि शरण्यमीश्वरम्। तदृशं विदधामि किंकरो, तदृशं विदधामि किंकरो। वनुतिष्ठामि कथं भयाकुल, वनुतिष्ठामि कथं भयाकुल। वनुतिष्ठसि रक्ष रक्ष मां, क्वनुतिष्ठसि रक्ष रक्ष माम्। अयि शम्भो शरणागतोऽस्मि ते, अयि शम्भो शरणागतोऽस्मि ते। शिव शर्वगा सर्व शर्वदा, शिव शर्वगा सर्व शर्वदा। प्रणतो देवदयां कुरुष्व मे, प्रणतो देवदयां कुरुष्व मे। नमो ईश्वर नाथ दिक्पते, नमो ईश्वर नाथ दिक्पते। पुनरेवेश नमो नमोस्तुते, पुनरेवेश नमो नमोस्तुते। शरणं पुनरेव तावुभौ शरणं नान्यदुपैमि दैवतं शरणं नान्यदुपैमि दैवतं शरणं नान्यदुपैमि दैवतं शरणं नान्यदुपैमि दैवतम्.
పేజ్ 63 63.
देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि महेश हृदयवासिनी जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा जय जय
जगवन्दिनी मा
देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि महेश हृदय वासिनी जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा सुर सुर नर सबार पूजित सुर सुर नर सबार पूजित आगामे निगामे सृजनकारिणि सुर सुर नर सबार पूजित आगाम निगामे सृजनकारिणि ज्ञानद वरद सुखद मोक्षद ज्ञानद वरद सुखद मोक्षद तुम्ही मा अन्नद जय परायणी जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि महेश हृदयवासिनी जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा भैरवी भवानी नगेन्द्र नन्दिनी भैरवी भवानी नगेन्द्र नन्दिनी भैरवी भवानी नगेन्द्र नन्दिनी भैरवी भवानी नगेन्द्र नन्दिनी नाग नाग पाश घोर निनादिनी भैरवी भवानी नगेन्द्र नन्दिनी नाग नाग पाश घोर निनादिनी ज्ञानेन्द्र उपेन्द्र जोगेन्द्रादि को तो ज्ञानेन्द्र उपेन्द्र जोगेन्द्रादि को तो चरणे पड़िया दिवस रजनी जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा जय जय जगवन्दिनी मा देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि देवी दुःखहारिणि तारिणि आद्याशक्ति शिवे शबार जननी गुरुमुखेशुनी तुमी मा भवानी आद्याशक्ति शिवे शबार जननी मामा बोले डाके मा तो मारे 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 ताई मा तो मारे माँ बोली ये जानी जय जय जगवंदिनी माँ जय जय जगवंदिनी माँ देवी दुःखहारिणी तारिणी देवी दुःखहारिणी तारिणी महेश हृदय वासिनी जय जय जगवंदिनी माँ जय जय जगवंदिनी माँ जय जय जगवंदिनी माँ जय जय जगवंदिनी माँ। जननी कृपा करी अम्बे जननी कृपा करी अम्बे जननी कृपा करी अम्बे जननी कृपा करी अम्बे जग जननी जय जगदम्बे जग जननी जय जगदम्बे जग जननी जय जगदम्बे जग जननी जय जगदम्बे जननी 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 कृपा करी अम्बे जननी कृपा करी अम्बे जग जननी जय जगदम्बे जग जननी जय जगदम्बे माता महेश्वरी मंगलदायिनी अम्बे माता महेश्वरी मंगलदायिनी अम्बे माता महेश्वरी मंगलदायिनी अम्बे माता महेश्वरी मंगलदायिनी अम्बे मंगलदायिनी त्रिपुरेश्वरी जगदम्बे मंगलदायिनी त्रिपुरेश्वरी जगदम्बे मंगलदायिनी त्रिपुरेश्वरी जगदम्बे मंगलदायिनी त्रिपुरेश्वरी जगदम्बे अभयदायिनी अमृतवर्षिणी अम्बे अभयदायिनी अमृतवर्षिणी अम्बे अभयदायिनी अमृतवर्षिणी अम्बे अभयदायिनी अमृतवर्षिणी अम्बे जननी 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 कृपा करि अम्बे जननी कृपा करि अम्बे जग जननी जय जगदम्बे 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 जग जननी जय जगदम्बे.
రెండు సున్నా మూడు 203. పరమ గురు సిద్ధయోగి పరమ గురు సిద్ధయోగి పరమ గురు సిద్ధయోగి
परम गुरु सिद्धयोगी
मातृभक्त योगावतार परमहंस श्री रामकृष्ण परमहंस श्री रामकृष्ण लहो प्रणाम नमस्कार जागले भारत श्मशान तीरे जागले भारत
श्मशान तीरे
शिवनाशिनी महाकाली रे
जागले भारत श्मशान तीरे
शिवनाशिनी महाकाली रे मातृनामे अमृत नीरे
मातृनामे अमृत नीरे
मौसले निज भारत अमार परम हंस श्री रामकृष्ण परमहंस श्री रामकृष्ण लहो प्रणाम नमस्कार सत्ययुगे पुण्यश्रुति
सत्ययुगे पुण्यस्मृति জানিলে কলিতে তুমি তপ
পাঠালে ভারত দেশে দেশে ঋষি
পাঠালে ভারত দেশে দেশে
ঋষি পুণ্যতীর্থ
বারিকল পাঠালে ভারত দেশে দেশে ঋষি পুণ্যতীর্থ বারিকল মন্দিরে মসজিদে গির্জায় মন্দিরে মসজিদে গির্জায়
পূজিলে ব্রহ্ম সমশ্রদ্ধায়
মন্দিরে মসজিদে গির্জায় পূজিলে ব্রহ্ম সমশ্রদ্ধায়
তব নমামাখ প্রেম নিকেতনে
তব নমামাখ
প্রেম নিকেতনে ভরিয়া চেতায় ত্রিসংসার পরমগুরু
सिद्धयोगी परम गुरु सिद्धयोगी
मातृभक्त युगावतार
परमहंस श्री रामकृष्ण परमहंस श्री रामकृष्ण लहो प्रणाम नमस्कार
अन्नपूर्णा स्तोत्रम। नित्यानंद करी वरा भय करी 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 सौंदर्य रत्ना करी
सौंदर्य रत्ना करी
निर्धूताखिल घोर पावन करी
निर्धूताखिल घोर पावन करी
प्रत्यक्ष माहेश्वरी
प्रत्यक्ष
माहेश्वरी प्रालेयाचलवं शपावन करी
प्रालेयाचलवं शपावन करी
काशीपुराधीश्वरी
प्रालेयाचलवं शपावन करी काशीपुराधीश्वरी
भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बन करी
भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बन करी
माता न पूर्णेश्वरी
माता न पूर्णेश्वरी
योगानंद कर करे रिपु क्षय करे योगानंद करे रिपु क्षय करे धर्मार्थ निष्ठा करे धर्मार्थ निष्ठा करे चंद्रार्कानलभास मानलहरे चंद्रार्कानलभास मानलहरे त्रैलोक्य रक्षा करे त्रैलोक्य रक्षा करे सर्वैश्वर्य समस्तवा चित करे सर्वैश्वर्य समस्त वांछित करे काशीपुराधीश्वरे सर्वैश्वर्य समस्त वांछित करे काशीपुराधीश्वरे भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बन करे भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बन करे माता न पूर्णेश्वरी माता न पूर्णेश्वरी कैलासा चलकंदरा दय करे कैलासा चलकंदरा दय करे गौरी उमा शंकरे गौरी उमा शंकरे कौमारे निगमार्थ गोचर करे कौमारे निगमार्थ गोचर करे ओंकार बीजाक्षरी ओंकार बीजाक्षरी मोक्षद्वार कपाट पाटन करे मोक्षद्वार कपाट पाटन करे काशीपुराधीश्वरे मोक्षद्वार कपाट पाटन करे काशीपुराधीश्वरे भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बन करे भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बन करे माता न पूर्णेश्वरी माता न पूर्णेश्वरी दृश्यादृश्य प्रभु तवा हन करे दृश्यादृश्य प्रभु तवा हन करे ब्रह्मांड भांडोदरे ब्रह्मांड भांडोदरे लीला नाटक सूत्र भेदन करे लीला नाटक सूत्र भेदन करे विज्ञान दीपांकुरी विज्ञान दीपांकुरी श्री विश्वेश मन प्रसादन करे श्री विश्वेश मन प्रसादन करे काशीपुराधीश्वरे श्री विश्वेश मन प्रसादन करे
काशीपुराधीश्वरी भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बनकरी भिक्षां देहि कृपावलम्बनकरी माता अन्नपूर्णेश्वरी माता अन्नपूर्णेश्वरी माता अन्नपूर्णेश्वरी माता अन्नपूर्णेश्वरी.
Go forward without a path, fearing nothing and caring for nothing. Wander alone like a rhinoceros, even as a lion not trembling at the noises, even as a lotus leaf not unstained by the water, even as the wind not caught in the net, do thou wander alone like a rhinoceros. These words used to reverberate in the heart of that sadhu, Swami Vivekananda, before going to the West. He traveled, he wandered throughout the country from north to south, east to west, and meditated 3 days at Kanyakumari. Meditated on the past, present, and future of India, and delivered his message in the World Parliament of Religions and won the hearts of the Western people. For ages together, some wonderful treasure was hidden in India. That treasure, that wealth, he distributed freely with kind heart, large heart, broad heart among the Western people. With 5 words, he won the hearts of Western people, sisters and brothers of America. That shows how much love he had for the people of the world, for entire humanity. Thus started his mission, and it continued for 4 years in the West. After that, Swamiji came to India in 1897, 15th January. A prophet is not recognized in his own country. The same happened in the case of Swami Vivekananda also. After his wonderful success in the West only, India recognized him. And after coming to India, the kings and every sect of the people of the country, thousands together, followed Swamiji wherever he went. Thus, traveling from Colombo to Almora, Swami Vivekananda again, with his compassionate heart, loving heart, he delivered wonderful message. Around 30 lectures. In several places, there were 10,000 people. Without a mic, Swamiji delivered lectures. Thus, he shared, he distributed freely the ancient wisdom of India, the wonderful glory of Sanatana Dharma, the rudiments, the secrets, the subtle things in Sanatana Dharma. He explained to all the people in a beautiful manner. that is a wonderful treasure for us. That treasure, in the form of a book, Lectures from Colombo to Almora, is available at our bookstalls. And that wonderful treasure, along with his life biography of Swami Vivekananda, both these books will be available at a special discount at our bookstalls. On this occasion of 125th anniversary of Swami Vivekananda's Lectures from Colombo to Almora, this special offer is available for all the devotees. All the devotees are kindly make use of this wonderful opportunity. Coming Friday, Ekadashi, Ramnam Sankirtan will be there after Aaratrikam. 24th October, Monday, in my premises, Kali Puja will be celebrated. All the devotees can participate in these programs and obtain the grace of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. సింహం ఏ విధంగా అయితే స్వేచ్ఛగా నిర్భయంగా అడవులో సంచరిస్తుందో, గాలిని ఏ వల బంధించలేదో అంత స్వేచ్ఛగా సంచరిస్తుందో, అదేవిధంగా ఒక తామర పువ్వును బురద నీరు ఏ విధంగా అంటలేవో, అంత పవిత్రంగా పరిశుభ్రంగా ఉంటుందో, అదేవిధంగా నిర్భయంగా స్వేచ్ఛగా పవిత్రంగా పరివ్రాజక జీవితం గడిపినటువంటి స్వామి వివేకానంద భారతదేశం నలుమూలలా తిరిగి కన్యాకుమారి వద్ద 3 రోజులు భారతదేశం యొక్క గతము భవిష్యత్తు వర్తమానం మీద ధ్యానం చేసి భారతదేశానికి కావాల్సినటువంటి అవసరాన్ని గుర్తించి పాశ్చాత్యానికి వెళ్ళి అక్కడ వేదాంత విజయ దుందుభి మోగించి తిరిగి 1897 జనవరి 15వ తేదీన భారతదేశానికి తిరిగి వచ్చారు. ఒక ప్రవక్త స్వదేశంలో గుర్తించబడ్డాడు అనేటటువంటి ఒక నానుడి అన్నట్టుగా స్వామి వివేకానంద అమెరికాలో గుర్తించబడేంత వరకు కూడా భారతీయులు గుర్తించలేకపోయారు. కానీ ఎప్పుడైతే భారతదేశంలో అడుగు పెట్టారో అప్పుడు ప్రజలంతా బ్రహ్మరథం పట్టసాగారు. స్వామి వివేకానంద అడుగు పెట్టడంతో మహారాజులు ఆయన ఎక్కిన రథాన్ని గుర్రాల్ని తొలగించి వాళ్ళు లాగారు. ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా జనం తండోపతండాలుగా వెళ్తున్నారు. వేల కొద్ది జనం, ఉదయం సాయంత్రం మధ్యాహ్నం అని తేడా లేదు, రాత్రి అని తేడా లేదు. అలా స్వామీజీ ప్రసంగిస్తూ ఎన్నో అద్భుతమైనటువంటి ఉపన్యాసాలు ఇచ్చారు. బహిరంగ సమావేశాల్లో ఇచ్చినటువంటి 30కి పైగా అద్భుతమైనటువంటి ఉపన్యాసాల్లో భారతదేశ సనాతన ధర్మ వైభవాన్ని గురించి, అనేక ధర్మ సూక్ష్మాలను, సనాతన ధర్మానికి సంబంధించి ప్రస్తుతం మనం వేటిని స్వీకరించాలి, ఎలా స్వీకరించాలి అనేటటువంటి ఎన్నో నిగూఢమైనటువంటి విషయాలు, రహస్యమైనటువంటి విషయాలన్నింటినీ కూడా సులభ శైలిలో బోధించాడు స్వామి వివేకానంద. అలా స్వామి వివేకానంద కొలంబో నుండి అల్మోరాకు వరకు పయనించి ఇచ్చినటువంటి ఆ ఉపన్యాసాల సమాహారం సందేశ తరంగిణి అనే పుస్తక రూపంలో మనకి లభ్యమవుతుంది. అదేవిధంగా అద్భుతమైనటువంటి నాటకీయత, ఎన్నో స్ఫూర్తిదాయకమైనటువంటి సన్నివేశాలు, ఏకబిగిన సాగినటువంటి కథనం, అద్భుతమైనటువంటి స్వామి వివేకానందుని జీవిత సంఘటనలు, సన్నివేశాలు ఒక చక్కని సుందరమైనటువంటి రచనా శైలితోటి అనుసృజించబడ్డాయి తెలుగులో. అది శ్రీ వివేకానంద జీవిత చరిత్రగా లభ్యమవుతుంది. ఈ 2 పుస్తకాలు, సందేశ తరంగిణి, శ్రీ వివేకానంద జీవిత చరిత్ర, ఇవి 2 కూడా ప్రతి యువతకి అందుబాటులో ఉండాలి, ప్రతి భారతీయునికి ఇవి అందుబాటులో ఉండాలి అనేటువంటి సదుద్దేశంతో వీటిని ప్రత్యేక తగ్గింపు ధరలో మన యొక్క మఠం బుక్ స్టాల్లో అందజేస్తున్నారు. భక్తులు వీటిని తీసుకొని పఠించి అధ్యయనం చేసి సద్వినియోగపరచుకోవాల్సిందిగా ఈ అవకాశాన్ని కోరుతున్నాను. అదేవిధంగా వచ్చే శుక్రవారం 21వ తారీఖు ఏకాదశి ఆరాత్రికం అనంతరం రామనామ సంకీర్తన నిర్వహించబడుతుంది. ఈ నెల 24వ తేదీ సోమవారం మఠంలో కాళీ పూజ నిర్వహించబడుతుంది. ఈ 2 కార్యక్రమాలకి భక్తులు పాల్గొని భగవాన్ శ్రీరామకృష్ణ కృపకు పాత్రలు కావాల్సిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి. ఆఫ్టర్ జయకారం టు హోలీ ట్రియో, devotees can offer pranams to Revered Adhyaksha Maharaj at the temple basement hall. జయకారం తర్వాత భక్తులు పూజ్య అధ్యక్ష మహారాజ్కు దేవాలయం దిగువ హాల్లో ప్రణామాలు అర్పించవచ్చు.
जय भगवान श्री रामकृष्ण देव की
जय
जय श्री शारदा माई की
जय
जय स्वामी विवेकानंद महाराज जी की
जय